For gun enthusiasts, it's an accessory to customize their guns, but for safety advocates, it turns a weapon into a killing machine. Bump stocks were banned by the Trump administration in 2018 after Las Vegas became the site of the nation's deadliest mass shooting in our nation's history. But now the Supreme Court is hearing arguments on whether to uphold that ban. Our senior Washington correspondent, Devin Dwyer, joins me now. So the Supreme Court previously declined to take up an appeal challenging the federal ban on these rifle attachments. So why is it hearing the case now?
Well, two federal appeals courts, Kira, struck down the government's ban on these devices, forcing the Biden administration to go to the Supreme Court and ask the justices today to put it back in place and allow it to be enforced. This is a case that's all about this device. You're seeing it on the screen. It's added to the back of a semi-automatic rifle, and it allows the rifle to slide as it's fired and rapidly shoot much more accurately than you otherwise would. And the question on the table today is, does that make a gun a machine gun? Federal law in 1934 banned machine guns, fully automatic weapons, from civilian hands. They cannot be made. Those that existed can only be highly regulated. For 8 years after this device was first invented in this country, the government said it didn't count as a machine gun. 700,000 of them were sold. But after that shooting you talked about in Las Vegas, 60 people killed, 500 Americans injured, the Trump administration changed course. They banned these devices, ordered them all destroyed, and that brings us to where we are today, Kira.
So how did justices seem to respond to today's arguments?
Fascinating argument today, Kira. Almost 2 hours in the Supreme Court. I was in there. This was not a debate that broke along typical conservative liberal lines. You had nearly all the justices open to upholding the ban on bump stocks, concerned that this is clearly a very dangerous device. A lot of consensus that perhaps it does fit the definition of machine gun, but there was not a clear answer, and it did not appear clear that they are willing to go there because of the text of the law. They said this law, written in 1934, before there were bump stocks, might not apply exactly. Therefore, maybe the ban doesn't hold muster. There was also concern among conservatives about what to do about all those Americans who purchased these devices legally over the past few years. What is to become of them? Will they instantly become felons if this takes place? So the court is now going to go into its private conference. They're going to vote on this later this week, and we'll see which way they come out. But from gun safety advocates, a lot on the line here. These devices have been widely popular. They're widely used around the country, and there's concern that they could be much more dangerous if the wrong person gets the hands on them.
We'll follow it. Devin, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.